I knew that it would get pickup. I knew that it would be Sunny Hostin from The View. 15 women have accused him of sexual assault. We've heard about the Stormy Daniels story, that he allegedly paid $130,000.
The View was on top of the daytime TV world, but everything changed in an instant. What began as a quiet lawsuit quickly escalated into a bombshell, toppling the show's 25-year reign. And right in the middle of the chaos, Sunny Hostin. Behind the scenes, whispers were growing louder. Staff knew something big was coming, but no one saw Sunny's explosive live TV rant coming. During a heated debate, she took aim at a powerful figure, someone with deep connections in both the corporate and political worlds. In a shocking turn, she accused them of dark secrets, making claims that could shatter reputations and destroy lives. The internet exploded. Some praised Sunny for her courage, while others feared she had crossed a dangerous line, spreading unverified allegations. As the days went on, staff noticed Sunny seemed distant, and tensions backstage were higher than ever. But then came the real shocker. The lawsuit. The person Sunny had attacked wasn't just suing, they were ready for war. ABC responded by pulling the plug on The View overnight. So, what really did the show in? Was it the lawsuit, or was it Sunny's on-air meltdown that sealed the deal? This scandal is far from over, and trust us, it's just getting started.
Right? They had a vision of how do we create community and create a space where we are welcome in a country where we are not welcome. And I think that was the goal, has been the goal, and they have really maintained that goal.
The View had always been untouchable. The bold opinions, the heated debates, the controversial moments. It was everything daytime TV craved. But one explosive incident would unravel it all, and no one saw it coming. It all started with Sunny. Known for her fearless takes, she suddenly seemed off. One moment, she was cracking jokes, and the next, she was tense and distracted. Her co-hosts were thrown off, unsure how to follow her lead. Behind the scenes, though, things were taking a darker turn. A massive legal threat was on the horizon. Sources close to The View revealed that the high-profile figure Sunny had targeted on air was gearing up to file a defamation lawsuit. This wasn't just any lawsuit. It had the potential to destroy the show and even bring down ABC. We're talking millions in damages. At first, Sunny brushed it off. After all, The View had weathered legal threats before, but this time, it was different. The plaintiff's lawyers didn't just send a warning, they sent a chilling letter to ABC, accusing Sunny and the network of broadcasting defamatory claims. The stakes had never been higher. ABC's lawyers went into overdrive, combing through every segment, trying to determine if Sunny's bold, unverified remarks had crossed a dangerous line. Could this be the very thing that would cause the show's downfall? When the lawsuit dropped, it wasn't just a legal threat. It was a bombshell. ABC had no choice but to proceed carefully, acknowledging the case while emphasizing the importance of free speech. But the mention of public interest made it clear this could turn into their biggest legal battle yet.
15 women have accused him. We've heard about the Stormy Daniels story, that he allegedly paid $130,000.
Were you pissed that she canceled on your show?
I was. Only because, we're a very supportive environment for women. I think any guest will tell you that.
Yes. Soon as the legal storm broke, the studio turned into a pressure cooker. Paparazzi descended, desperate for the next scandal. Reporters hounded co-hosts, bombarding them with questions, while major sponsors began pulling out one by one. Advertisers who once couldn't wait to flood the show with their brands suddenly went silent. The money was drying up fast. Rumors about The View's possible cancellation spread like wildfire. Even the most optimistic staffers could feel the writing on the wall. The show's financial lifeblood was vanishing, and ABC executives were scrambling. Behind closed doors, some whispered about backup plans, while others were simply searching for an exit. At the heart of it all was Sunny Hostin, who had never backed down from speaking her truth. But this time, her words set off an avalanche no one could stop. Staff members felt the pressure too, pacing the hallways, eyes glazed, even breaking down on private calls. Her usual confidence seemed to crack under the weight. The network's legal team was in full-on crisis mode, suggesting a public apology as a way to ease the tension. But Sunny stood firm, convinced she had done nothing wrong. Was it pride or stubbornness? Producers began wondering if they'd waited too long to step in. Then, the unthinkable happened. A major automotive sponsor pulled out, setting off a domino effect. More sponsors followed suit, and soon, The View was bleeding money. The network had no choice but to act. ABC announced a temporary hiatus, leaving fans and staff alike wondering, would The View ever return?
He taught me, all the mathematical tables, and by the time I got into third grade, the teacher said, she's just passed all the standardized tests up to 12th grade. We've got to move her out. So I moved. They found a place for me in Manhattan.
ABC's memo was vague, but the message was clear. The View was done. Within hours, the tabloids went into overdrive, with one lawsuit taking down a daytime titan. Some insiders claimed the show had been on the edge for years, always courting controversy for the sake of ratings. But this time, they'd crossed the line. Social media exploded with reactions. Some mourned the loss of the show that gave women a powerful voice, while others celebrated its downfall. But what shocked fans most was how quickly ABC distanced itself from Sunny. Could the network have defended her more? Rumors began swirling that Sunny hadn't been at the studio the day the announcement came. Some speculated she was locked in emergency meetings with ABC's lawyers, worried about personal liability. Then came the real drama. Paparazzi caught her leaving the studio, head down and clearly devastated. A viral video quickly followed, showing her tearfully hugging a producer, sparking headlines like "Sunny Hostin's tearful goodbye." ABC's official statement mentioned potential legal issues, but everyone knew the real story. Sunny's unfiltered comments had triggered a full-blown disaster, and now the world of daytime TV might never be the same.
I was reluctant to share it, actually.
Why?
I will tell you, because I knew that it would get pickup. I knew that it would be Sunny Hostin from The View. And
So what?
I know.
But this happened to you. You weren't lying.
It happened, but I will tell you, right after it happened, I went over to Joy Behar's house. And she said, "What's wrong with you? You're not your usual self." And I told her, and she said, "We're talking about this on the show."
While some critics slammed Sunny Hostin for playing the victim, others couldn't help but empathize, acknowledging how easily she had crossed an invisible line in the high-pressure world of hot takes and even hotter topics. But the real chaos? The lawsuit is still dragging on, and it's getting uglier by the day. ABC's lawyers are scrambling to handle depositions and negotiations with extremely sensitive personal allegations that were aired as fact. The details are sealed, but insiders hint that they're explosive. As the weeks passed, Sunny disappeared from the public eye. Her social media went quiet, with only an occasional charitable post or throwback photo. Was she planning a comeback, or was she simply lying low, trying to avoid further fallout? Fans were left to guess. Her co-hosts weren't doing much better. Joy Behar spoke vaguely about her regrets, but refused to name names. Whoopi Goldberg expressed disappointment, but dodged questions about the lawsuit. Sarah Haynes stayed mostly quiet, focusing on personal projects. While none of them blamed Sunny, the toll on them was clear. As new job offers trickled in, they came with serious caution. No one wanted to risk another on-air meltdown. The aftermath of The View's sudden end has sent shockwaves through the industry. The big question now, did this set a dangerous precedent for talk shows pushing boundaries? Or will future TV hosts play it safe to avoid stepping into a legal minefield?
You really did, and you were like, "I heard you coming on the show," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm joining the show." She was like, "Did they give you car stipend?" I was like, "No." "Did they give you this?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Let me get my deal sheet out," and you basically went over your salary for the entire time you were there, and you also gave me Jenny McCarthy's salary.
Was the end of The View inevitable, a result of a show built on controversy? Or did Sunny Hostin push it too far? Either way, the abrupt end of the iconic show is sending shockwaves throughout the industry. For fans, it's the loss of a cultural titan. For critics, it's a cautionary tale. The show's bold opinions and unfiltered commentary finally collided with a plaintiff determined to shut it all down. Now, with the lawsuit still ongoing, legal experts are closely watching. Did Sunny's fiery remarks cross the line into defamation? As the cameras went dark and staffers scattered, the cancellation became one of the most shocking moments in TV history. Sunny's legal battle could haunt her career for years to come, and the entire talk show world is on edge. This drama is only getting nastier. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on the next shocking revelations.